Using a 19mm socket, go ahead and remove your lug nuts. With the lug nuts removed, we'll go ahead and remove the wheel, set that aside. We're going to remove our lower clevis fork bolt here using a 17mm socket and a wrench. We're going to use a punch just to work this bolt out the rest of the way. Now we're going to work the strut and the clevis fork forward so we can get access to the bolt right here on our sway bar end link. We're going to remove our upper clevis fork bolt here using a 14mm and an extension. What we're going to do is just work this fork over and off. Going to put our 14mm wrench on here. I'm going to use our number 5 Allen here. So as we're trying to turn our nut here, the whole shaft unit is spinning, and what's going to happen is eventually, due to the rust, this will strip out. We're going to use some heat on this here to break down the rust and loosen that up. And then now when heating this up, you want to be careful not to melt your boot here. Your other option is to simply just cut the unit off. If you don't have the tools to do that, you can try this. Don't get this. A little extension here.
I don't see it.
All right, so slowly coming off, we're going to work this back and forth. Okay, to remove that nut. If you used heat, remember that that nut's probably still hot. Be careful. All right, let's go ahead and repeat for the upper unit. Let's go ahead and remove the anchoring nuts here and get this in position. This unit here uses a 15mm nut. Snug that down. Repeat for the upper. We're going to go ahead and torque our upper bolt to 28 foot-pounds. Torque our lower nut to 22 foot-pounds. Just going to go ahead and install our clevis fork here. Get our rear clevis fork bolt put in. Snug that into place. And torque our upper clevis bolt to 32 foot-pounds. Lower clevis bolt is 47 foot-pounds. You may need your wrench on the other side to keep that bolt from spinning. Let's go ahead and install your wheel. Get our lug nuts all started by hand first, and then we'll snug those down. We're going to torque our lug nuts to 80 foot-pounds.